Mesopotamia, land between rivers. What is a civilization? How is the location of a civilization determined? A civilization is a group of people living and working together for the purpose of creating an organized society. A civilization has 8 features that make it a strong and successful civilization. Cities within the civilization, government and laws, writing, division of labor, social classes, public buildings and structures, religion, art. The location of all civilizations is determined by the resources of the land. Why was Mesopotamia the perfect location? Early humans were traveling the world to find the best location to settle permanently. They found a place in a region called the Fertile Crescent. Mesopotamia is known as the land between 2 rivers. It was the perfect location because it offered rich, fertile land that was perfect for farming. Geography of Mesopotamia. What were the 2 most important physical features? Mesopotamia is located in Iraq. This is the Middle East. Major physical features: Tigris River, Euphrates River, Fertile Crescent, Persian Gulf. Mesopotamia civilization is part of a region called the Fertile Crescent. The civilization was built along the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. The 2 rivers were key to life and success. What did settlers have to do in order to farm in the region? The rivers flowed from the mountains down to the Persian Gulf. Early settlers farmed the land and used resources from the land to improve life, like timber to make boats or metal and stone to make tools. Cities developed along the rivers. Early settlers had to irrigate the land along the banks of the rivers in order for their crops to grow. Remember, irrigate means to control the water of the rivers. What are the 2 systems that created order in Mesopotamia? Due to population rising in Mesopotamia, it was important to create order. The first system used to create order was division of labor. Every person in the civilization had a different job to create a successful and well-rounded civilization. The second system used to create order was social hierarchy. Every person was then ranked into a rank. The rank of a family is determined by the job you had in the civilization. Jobs that were hard labor were always at the bottom of the social pyramid. Independent empires made the large area of Mesopotamia easier to control. Each empire had their own laws, army, government, and leaders, and oftentimes empires were competitive with each other for control over land inside a civilization. What 3 inventions is Sumer known for? The people who lived in Sumer were called Sumerians. Existed from about 3000 to 1800 BCE, or before Common Era. The Empire of Sumer had many cities. They shared the same culture and traded with one another. Inventions Sumer is known for: agricultural society. They created a surplus of food. The wheel for plow and farming, and cart for trading. Cuneiform, the first writing system. What 2 inventions is Babylonia known for? The people who lived in Babylon were called Babylonians. Existed from 1800 to 1200 BCE. The inventions for Babylonia is known for is calendar, used to know when rivers would flood, and law. King Hammurabi, clear rules, clear punishments, thought that the laws were given to Hammurabi by the gods. This kept the people from rebelling. The Third Empire. What 2 inventions is Assyria known for? The people who lived in Assyria were called Assyrians. They existed from 1200 to about 539 BCE. The emperor of Assyria were fierce warriors with many war strategies. They conquered Babylonia and took control of large parts of Mesopotamia. Inventions Assyria is known for: trade. They used boats to trade goods. And war. They trained to take over other areas, even if they had walls to protect them. Religion in Mesopotamia. How were the gods and goddesses important? The people who lived in Mesopotamia were polytheistic. Each empire had a ziggurat in the center of their land, used for many reasons: religious ceremonies, school to teach cuneiform writing, and official meetings with the kings. Each empire was connected by their religion. It is thought a god or goddess was assigned an empire to protect. The god or goddess were important because they dealt with nature and daily life. Map reading in Mesopotamia. What two rivers run through the Fertile Crescent? You'd think of the Tigris and Euphrates. What body of water do the rivers flow into? That's the Persian Gulf. What sea is located to the west of the rivers? This is the Mediterranean Sea. And what is the area called that is shown by the color pink? And this is the Fertile Crescent.